Hello and welcome to penetration testing and ethical hacking demonstration video. So in this video I'm going to do a very simple and brief demonstration to what we call penetration testing or ethical hacking, and for that reason I'm going to use two systems. One will be acting as my attack machine and the other one will be our victim, the system which will be exploiting, and just to see what we can take from that. So for that to be possible, I have used one application called Oracle VirtualBox or Oracle Virtual Machine. It has enabled me to install two other Linux distros on my Windows host machine, and I'll be using Ubuntu as our victim machine. That's where we shall be trying to see what we can get from that machine or what we can exploit. And I'll be using Kali as my attack machine. It will be the one doing most of the or all of the exploit. I've already done installation. I've already done a few vulnerability analysis and scanning. I've done information gathering just to see a few loopholes we can use to exploit, or we can use to steal some few things from our victim machine. So what we shall be doing in this video basically is just stealing a few passwords, decrypting a few of them if we can find any, and also if we will be able, because there is no sure way that I can be able to do that. And also we shall take a look at the database. That is where I got most of my loopholes. See if we can access the database, what we can do, what we can change. Are we able to insert someone's record in the existing record, and also to see if we can access the shell of our victim machine and do a few password stealings. So as we wait for these two machines to start, I'll just mention that if you are new to ethical hacking, or if you have an interest in what we call ethical hacking or penetration testing, it is very, very important of you that you need to learn, understand how network works, that is network devices, network protocols. You need to understand the OCI model or the OCI layers, right from application layers down to physical layer, or the other way around. You also need to understand how different networking devices work, like switches, like routers, hubs, and all those. So before you jump into doing these things, you need to have a basics of that, because ethical hacking and penetration testing is all magic happening on the network. So I'll power this machine on, input the username and password, and just to mention to you that these two machines have already been configured with the necessary tools and programs needed for my exploitation, so that this video can be a little bit more quick. I've taken something like 2 weeks just to gather information and just to make sure everything runs smoothly for this short video. This is our Linux machine. I'm going to show you how to configure network briefly so that they can be on the same network. This is my Ubuntu victim machine, so they are both up, as you can see. Let me just push this one this other side, like so. Yeah, like so. I think this is okay. So this video, before I move on to anything else, this video is strictly for educational purpose only. So this is my attack machine. Kali is up. So but before I start, I'll make sure again they're reading the same network. This one, the IP address is that one. I just make sure they have the same, so I'll reconfigure again. To do that, say sudo text editor. I'm using Blisspad here. slash etc slash network. Sorry, I'm not so good at typing. Slash interfaces. So, yeah, then this is what I'll edit here. I'll give it a 10.10.7.50 netmarks. Default gateway, I don't need them now, they're only 2, so I'll leave it like so. Then I'll restart just to make sure it picks up the changes. I'll restart. I'll do the same thing to my victim machine. Then I'll test their connectivity. Again, I'm doing this. I'm doing the network reconfiguration so that they can be on the same network, because you can't hack something, or you can't penetrate to a system that you're not on the same network to, or you know, it's not magic. So I'll do the same for this one. I've given the Kali Linux 10.10.7.50. I'll give our victim machine 10.10.700. Okay, I've done the same configuration to my Ubuntu victim machine. You can see up here the IP address was still 127. Then using the same command we use in Kali Linux. The only difference is the text editor. I'm using gedit. In Kali Linux we used LeftPad. It will open this file. Then you only change the address to 10.10.700. Remember, in Kali Linux we have used 10.10.750. The rest I can leave them the same. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna also restart and make sure the IP address is okay. Then we are going to test it from our Kali machine. Then we can continue from there. Okay, I've restarted my Ubuntu victim machine, and as you can see now, our IP address has changed to the one we typed on that interfaces file. And I've tried to ping my attack machine, my Kali machine, just to see if the connection is okay, and as you can see, the connection is very much okay. So I'm going to do the same thing to Kali attack machine. I've already restarted it. Then remember, I'm not showing you what I'm doing in Ubuntu victim machine because it cannot allow me to do anything while I'm recording, so I have to pause and do it, then show you. If I try, it can't accept. The cursor keeps running, but for my Kali Linux is okay. But anyway, no problem, we won't be using Ubuntu, it's just our victim machine, so most of our work is going to be on Kali. So I'll start by checking if my IP is okay. So if config, and as you can see 10.10.750, then I'll try to see if I can ping my victim machine, which is 10.10.700, and you can see I'm getting a reply. That means our connection is okay. So that was just to make sure that they are on the same network, so that when I'm doing my attack, everything is going to run smoothly. So I think we are ready, so we are going to start. And as I've already mentioned, the information gathering tools I have used before. Actually, I've taken something like 2 weeks to prepare for this video. I've done much of this using Nmap, Metasploit, Maltego, this kind of application, and I've gathered enough information just for this exploit, or for this attack, or for this testing. So I'm going to start, and I'm going to do everything from here, so just give me a sec, I arrange everything. Okay, so let's start our exploit. So we're going to do a number of things. We're going to try and see if we can steal a password. If we find any encrypted file, we can try our best to see if we can decrypt with our available tools. I have joined the Reaper and a few others we shall try. We're also going to try and see if we can access the database. We can see if we can do a few SQL tricks on the victim's database. So first thing first, so I'll start. Oh, my victim is still up. my victim is still up, so I can't shut it down because I'm doing my exploit. If I shut it down, it will be off my network. So let's just concentrate on Kali. So I'll start Metasploit. So if you know how to do that, so make sure first of all I start my database. The command is service PostgreSQL start. Sorry about that. Start. Give some few time. Then to start Metasploit, you can type mfs console, or you can simply click it on this menu, and it is still start. So let's see. Let's do some magic. Okay, it's starting. The good thing of starting your database before you start Metasploit is just a lot faster. Just something you'll note that's the difference. So I'll use the auxiliary module. So you say use auxiliary like so /scanner /mysql, and I'll start with mysql _version. Okay, so we are good. Then our remote host is now our victim 10.10.7.100. Then again I'll set our remote port as 3306. That is the default MySQL port. Then I'll say run. Okay, so it's giving us something. It's giving us even the version of MySQL. It's giving us the port, and it's saying it's running from that. Okay, a few things. What else can I try? I can still try lazy typing. I can still try login and see if I can get something. I'll set our remote host as our victim. Port the same. Then I'll try run. Okay. Credential can be blank. Basically, if you know how to do how to use Metasploit, you'll definitely tell that I'm not doing any exploit. I'm just this like more of gathering information. How about we try say show options and just see what it does to give us. I already know there is some vulnerability at port 3306 according from my previous scans with actually green mode, GVM or GVB, the way you wanna call it. Okay. Let me try something else more fun. Let me try a file. There's something called file enumeration. So file _enumeration. Good. Set our remote host as so. Set our remote port like so. Try run and see what it will give us. Okay, let me try show options. Okay, database name MySQL required, yes. Name of database to use, password. Just giving us a list of options we can take. Username, root. Okay. And try something else more fun. Let me try and see if I can access the shell. RSH 700. Should I say yes? Okay, there's a way you can get this password. I already got it, so I know what it is. Okay, and we are inside our victim machine, so I can do an ls. So what you can give us. Okay, cd. Just try to go back and do another ls. Yeah, this is our victim machine. You can see it's root at Metasploitable. That is our Ubuntu machine. These are various files. We can try and see if we can do something fun here. I know there's something here in this folder called the red thing. Look here. There are some passwords. We can look at them. We can see if we can get one or two of them. So I'll do cd red team. Look here. Yeah, I can see what I'm typing because it's from my remote. There's a file called shadow. Shadow usually carries passwords. So I'll say cat shadow just to see the content. Oof. We have passwords here. The bad thing is they're all encrypted. Actually, do you know what? We can try and decrypt one. Yeah, we can try and decrypt one. I can copy any at random. Shall I pick 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? So let me just pick any random. Let me pick red team for student 2. This one. So I'll just simply copy it just directly. Open another terminal. From this terminal I can create a file and let me call it hash.txt. It's a hashed password. Then I'll go ahead and paste my encrypted password like so. Let me see if it's there. A hash is there. Let me try and see if my content is there. Hash.txt. Yeah, it's there. So what I'll do, I'll use one of my decrypting tool like John the Ripper to see if I can decrypt. So to do that, just type John, then the name of the file, John hash.txt. That's where encryption is. Okay, let's give it a few minutes to see if it can decrypt that password. If it can or it cannot. Not a sure way. Anyway, let's go back and see what else we can do. There are a number of files here. I can try and create a directory and store something in there, like maybe you can use it a backdoor later, or I can still move into red team 1 or 2, 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. Something tells me there's something there. Let me try with 3. Red team 3. Did I type it correctly? Yeah. And that's what's inside. They have the other directory, student 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me pick the last one. Just random. So I'll say cd student 6 to ls. Yeah. My pass.txt. What is inside this one? So cat my pass. We are having again an encrypted content. This one looks like if you're familiar with this one looks like a base 64 hash string. This is a hash string. This one is easy to decrypt. Actually, let's copy it to our local machine, then we try and see if we can decrypt this one too. It will be fun decrypting passwords. There are a couple of ways I can do this. I can use secure copy scp, then the name of the file is my pass.txt, then I do root at our local machine IP is 10.10.7.50 / let's see if I type things correctly. Yeah, nope. My pass.txt typed it wrongly. So let me just repeat scp my pass, then root at 10.10.7.50 flashback. Yeah, okay. It's saying connection to host port 2 connection diffuse lost connection. I know I told you there's no sure way things with this one, so I can still do it another way. Okay, so let me do a less. I'll open this file, respect content my passbook. I just do a direct copy. There are a couple of ways I can do this. Copy it, then come and open a new window. From this new window, I think I'll do the same. Leaf pad. I'll call this one my pass.txt, just the same name. I'll paste my file there, my encrypted hash string there. Then I can do a less. See if it's there. My pass.txt. Okay. So I'll do cut my pass. Okay. I think it's okay. I think it's cool. I think I'll try to edit, just give it a space so that the root curly can come this other side. So cut leaf pad my pass.txt, then I'll give it a save. Let me try and see. Yeah, that way. So to decrypt this one is very fast and very quick. Just echo, and then I'll copy, I'll paste the basic hash string, and then put a pipe sign and say base 64, like so. I can hyphen the code. This should be it. Boop. So the content was the red team 3 student 6. That was easy. Okay, let me go back and check and see if my decryption is complete. I think it's complete. John and Jaripa has completed by encryption, and the encrypted password was this one. Let me push it this other way, just to make sure you people can see well. It is 4B. It's 4B. It's here. 4B. So 4B was that whatever was encrypted there. So we have seen an encrypted password. You have decrypted it. Again, we have found another basic hash string. You have tried to decrypt. We can try something else. I'll go back and see if I can create a directory. Yeah, I can make a directory, mkdir, and call it hacker. Let me see if it's there. Where is my directory called hacker? Hacker home. I'm seeing home. Oh, it's here. So let's move into that directory called hacker. Go inside, it's empty. We can create remember our victim is using I can create a file inside. Our victim machine is using gedit as a text editor. So backdoor.txt. To see full list of command. Okay. I think I typed it wrong way, so it's gedit backdoor.txt. Can do. Let me try leaf pad backdoor.txt. It can do. Okay, do I find the if I keep on looking for other option, the other option I can do it, but anyway, I just want this to be a very quick video. So anyway, fine, we'll go and check and see if we can see this directory from our victim machine after we are done. So we can do something else. Oh, what about the database? I can try. There were a few scanning to our victim machine, and it showed us some few vulnerabilities in their database. we are going to exploit them. So to do that, MySQL user is now our victim machine. Then host is root. Don't worry about the password. I think I mistyped this one. Supposed to be user is the root, host is now IP. User is the root. Then our host is 10 10 7 100. Boom, we are in. So I can say show databases, and these are just SQL commands. We are instant. So this is our victims database. You can see information key, Metasploit, MySQL. I can pick one. I can pick this. I can say DVWA. Looks suspicious to me. Show tables, and these are just SQL commands, nothing to scare you. There are two tables in DVWA. So I'll see what is in user. Select all from users. That's how you type it in MySQL, right? Boom. I'm seeing some things here. I'm seeing user, first name, last name, user, password. These are users tables. I don't know where it logs into. Again, the passwords are encrypted. You can copy one and try it to see if you can do your own magic. What I'll do, I'll try to see if I can insert another user, probably user ID 6 as me. So I'll insert myself as a user here. So insert into the table is called users. Insert into users. So user ID, user underscore ID. These are the fields, comma, first name, first underscore name, comma, last underscore name, comma, user, I think that's the username, comma, password, and this one I can leave it as blank. Then avatar, I won't put an avatar. I can leave it blank. Then I think these are supposed to be now values. It's just MySQL, nothing to scare you. So user ID is 6. First name blue. Last name is Space. User, what name can we give? Tech. Call yourself hacker, the username. Then password, I can leave it blank. Yep. See if this one will run. I don't know if that MySQL statement is correct. Gender correct MySQL server, and I think I skipped one. I think this one should be in a bracket. Let me check to see if the fields are correct. I think they are correct. Okay, let me try again and see if it will accept. Okay, it has accepted. So I'll display the table content and see if my user is there. Boom, we are there. User number 6, first name blue, last name Space, user hacker, a blank password, no avatar. You're right there. So that's how we can exploit it. So what I'll do is I'll try another database. I saw another database called Metasploit. So about we use Metasploit. Use Metasploit. Yeah, you can say show tables. Again, just trying. I'm not sure what is inside here. Yeah, it's empty. There is no table in that Metasploit. And if I at least I've shown you how you can access our database. We have done. We can update something, but because of time, I think it's still MySQL anyway. Once you're inside, it's just playing around in SQL. I can still change the admin's first name or admin's user to something else. I can change the password from here. Yeah. So in short, that's what we can do with all these. So what I'll do, there was a folder, there's a directory I made into my victim machine called hacker. So I'll go and check it out. Then I'll probably show you, because my victim Ubuntu cannot allow me to work while I'm recording, but I'll show you from this other side. So if you have any question, anything of concern, how you can do this, if you're interested, maybe you want us to do something like a course, we can still do it. It's a lot of fun. It's not something you need to study so hard. If you love technology, you can still do this thing. So let me just show you from the Ubuntu. If it was back to a victim machine Ubuntu, you can see the folder hack I created from the attack machine and whatever we are seeing from the other side. So that was just for our simple demonstration. If you have any question or any concern, please you can comment below, and I really appreciate if you guys just subscribe and put a like so that I can encourage to do more of these videos. So until next time, bye bye for now.